Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second year play. I'd like to present the Drama Council President, Ms. Alina Salahuddin, and the Drama Council Vice President, Mr. Daniel Sarki. They're going to formally begin the proceeding.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome all of you to the second year play. I just want to thank everyone, students, teachers, parents, members of the board, and Mr. Wrigley, for taking time out for tonight's performance. On behalf of the rest of the Drama Council, we wish you a very pleasant evening. Thank you.
It's no good you going on. I got up and saw I've only got one pair of feet. Hello? Yes, but there's no one here, love. No, Mr. Brent's not here. He lives here, yes, but he don't live here now because he lives in Spain. Mr. Philip Brent, that's right. The one who writes the plays? Only now he writes them in Spain. No, she's in Spain too. They're all in Spain. There's no one here. Am I in Spain? No, I'm not in Spain, dear. I look after the house with them, but I go home at 1 o'clock on Wednesday. Only, I've got a nice plate of sardines to put my feet up with. Because it's the royal, what's it called, Matelli? The royal, you know. Where's the paper then? And if it's to do with letting the house, then you have to ring the house agents. Because they're the agents for the house. Squire Hackerman. Who's the other one? No, they're not in Spain. They're next to the phone in the study. Squire Hackerman, hold on, I'll go and look. Always the same, isn't it? As soon as you take the weight off your feet, down it all comes on your head. And I take the sardines. No, I leave the sardines. No, I take the sardines.
You put the receiver back and you leave the sardines.
Oh yes, I put the receiver back.
And you leave the sardines.
And I leave the sardines.
You leave the sardines.
I put the receiver back and I leave the sardines.
Right.
We've changed that, have we, love?
No, love.
That's what I've always been doing.
I shouldn't say that, Dottie, my precious.
How about the words, love? Am I getting some of them right?
Some of them have a very familiar ring.
Only it's like a fruit machine in there.
I know, Dottie.
I opened my mouth and I never knew it was going to come out 3 oranges or 2 lemons or a banana.
Anyway, it's not midnight yet. We don't open till tomorrow. So, you're holding the receiver.
So I'm holding the receiver.
Squire Hackerman, hold on.
Squire Hackerman, hold on. Don't go away. I'm putting it down. Always the same, isn't it? Put your feet up for 2 minutes and immediately they come running after you.
Hold it.
I'm a housekeeper, yes, but this is her afternoon off.
Hold it, Gary. Dottie!
So, we should have the place entirely to ourselves.
Hold it, Brooke. Dottie!
Come back.
Yes, and go out with the newspaper.
With the newspaper? Oh yes, the newspaper.
Put the receiver back, you leave the sardines, and you go out with the newspaper.
Here you are, love.
Sorry, love.
Oh, don't worry, love. It's only the technical.
It's the dress, Gary, honey. It's the dress rehearsal.
So when was the technical?
So when's the dress? We open tomorrow.
Well, we're all thinking of it as the technical, aren't we, love?
It's all those words, my sweet.
Don't worry about the words, Dottie, my pet.
Coming up like oranges and lemons.
Listen, Dottie, your words are fine. Your words are better than the... Do you know what I mean? Isn't that right?
Sorry.
Okay, so he's the, fine. But Dottie, love, you've been playing this part for... Well, you know what I mean.
All right. So, Gary and Brooke are off. Dottie's holding the receiver.
No, but here we are. We're all thinking, my God, we open tomorrow. We've only had a fortnight to rehearse. We don't know where we are, but my God, here we are.
That's right, my sweet. Isn't that right, Lloyd?
Beautifully put, Gary.
No, but we've got to play Western Supermerrill this week, then Newville, then God knows where, then God knows where else, then God knows for how long after that, and we're all just feeling pretty much... aren't you?
Sorry.
Anyway, you're off. Dottie's holding the receiver.
Sorry, Lloyd, but sometimes you just have to come right out with it, you know?
I know.
Thanks, Lloyd.
Okay, Gary. So, you're off.
Lloyd, let me just say one more thing. Since we stopped, I've worked with a lot of directors, Lloyd. Some of them were geniuses, some of them were jerks, but I've never worked with someone who's so totally and absolutely... I don't know.
Thank you, Gary. I'm very touched. Now will you please get off the stage? And Brooke?
Yes?
Are you in?
What?
Are you there? You're out. Okay, I'll call again. On we go. You're holding the receiver.
So there I am holding the receiver. I put the receiver back and I leave the sardines. Always the same story,
And
isn't
take
it?
the newspaper.
Leave the sardines and take the newspaper. Always the same story, isn't it? It's a weight off your mind, it's a load off your stomach, and off at last I go.
Leaving the receiver.
I have a housekeeper, yes, but this is her afternoon off. So, we should have the place entirely to ourselves. I'll just check. Hello? Is anyone at home? No, there's nobody here. So, what do you think?
Great. And all this is yours?
Just a little shack in the woods, really. Converted faucet mill, 16th century.
It must have cost a bomb.
Well, one has to have somewhere to entertain one's business associates. Someone coming in at 4 o'clock, in fact. Arab chic, oil, you know.
Right, and I've got to get these files back to our Basingstoke office by 4.
Yes, we'll only just manage to fit it in. I mean, we'll only just manage to do it. I mean,
Right then.
we won't bother to gel the champagne.
All these doors.
Oh, only a handful, really. Study, kitchen, and a self-contained service flat for the housekeeper.
Terrific. And which one's the...
What?
You know.
Oh, the usual offices. Through here.
Fantastic.
Now I've lost the sardines.
I'm sorry, I thought there was no one here.
I'm not here, I'm off. Only it's the royal, you know, where they wear those hats and they're all covered in fruit. And who are you?
From the agents.
From the agents?
Squire, Hackham, and Dudley.
Oh, which one are you then? Squire, Hackham, or Dudley?
Travelmen.
Walking in as if you own the place. I thought you was a burglar.
No, I just dropped in to go into a few things. Well, to check some of the measurements, do 1 or 2 odd jobs, and a client, I'm showing a prospective tenant over the house.
What's wrong with this door?
She's thinking of renting it. Her interest is definitely aroused.
That's not the bedroom.
Bedroom? No, that's the downstairs bathroom and WC suite. And this is the housekeeper, Mrs. Crockett.
Clack it, dear. Clack it.
Oh, hi.
She's not really here.
Only it's the royal, you know, where they wear those hats.
Don't worry about us.
I have the sound down low.
We'll just inspect the house.
Now I've lost the paper.
Sardines.
I'm sorry about this.
That's all right. We don't want the television, do we?
Sardines.
I've forgotten the sardines.
Lloyd, these sardines are driving us all mad.
Something wrong with the sardines? Bobby!
There's 4 plates of sardines coming on in Act 1 alone. They go here, they go there, she takes them, I take them. I mean, don't you feel, you know?
Sorry?
The sardines.
What sardines?
Change the sardines?
Yes, make it 4 grilled turbot. Off the boat.
Okay, you know what? It's all right for you. You're out there. We're up here. We've got to do it. Plus, we've got bags, we've got boxes, plus doors, plus words. Do you know what I mean?
We're not getting at you, puppy love. We think the sardines are lovely.
I'm just trying to, you know.
So what do you want to change, Gary? The bags, the boxes, the doors?
We can't start changing things now, love.
I'm just saying. Words, bags, doors, boxes, sardines, us. Okay? Made my point?
You certainly have, Gary. Got that, Poppy?
Well,
Right, on we go from Dottie's exit. And Poppy,
yes?
don't let this happen again.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, Lloyd. I just thought we ought to. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
Better out than, you know.
Much better, as long as Dottie's happy.
Absolutely happy, Lloyd, my love.
Will you do something for me then, Dottie, my precious?
Anything, Lloyd, my sweet.
Take the sardines off with you.
I'm sorry about this.
That's all right. We don't want the television, do we?
Only she has been in the family for generations.
Great. Come on then. I've got to be in Basingstoke by 4.
Perhaps we should just have a glass of champagne.
Will you take it up with us?
Yes, well.
And don't let my files out of sight.
No, only.
What?
Well,
Her?
she has been in the family for generations.
Sardines. It's not for me to say, of course, dear. Only I will just say this. Don't think twice about it. Take the plunge. You'll really enjoy it here.
Oh, great.
Won't she, love?
Yes, well, yes.
And we'll enjoy having you. Won't we, love?
Oh, well.
Sardines. Can't put your feet up on an empty stomach, can you?
You see, she thinks it's great. She's even making us sardines.
Well,
I think she's terrific.
terrific.
So which way?
All right, before she comes back up with the sardines.
Up here?
Yes.
In here?
Yes.
It's another
Oh,
bathroom.
no.
Always trying to Lloyd the door handle.
Sorry, Lloyd.
Always trying to get me into bathrooms.
I mean in here.
Oh, black sheets.
Oh, it's the airing cupboard. This one.
Oh, you're in a real state. You can't even get the door open.
Hold it.
No, it's Mrs. Clackett's afternoon off, remember?
Hold it.
We've got the place entirely to
Hold
ourselves.
it. And they held it. And they saw that it was terrible.
Sorry, loves. This door won't open.
Sorry, love. This door won't close.
Poppy!
Sorry,
And the
everyone.
handle.
Am I doing something wrong? You know how stupid I am about doors.
Freddie, my sweet, you're doing it perfectly. Don't worry about the handle.
As long as it's not me that's broken it.
Oh, I love technicals.
She loves technicals. I mean, honestly, she loves technicals. Dottie, where's Dottie?
Be fruitful and multiply and fetch Tim to fix the doors.
But Freddie, my precious, don't you like a nice all-night technical?
The only thing I like about technicals is that you get a chance to sit on the furniture.
I mean, honestly, she really is, isn't she? Belinda's being all,
This is such a lovely company to work with and such a happy company. Wait till we got to Stockton-on-Tees in 12 weeks' time. Are you all right, Lloyd, my precious?
I'm feeling very pleased I took my painkillers. And where the heck is Tim? Ah, there the heck was Tim. Let there be doors that open when they open and close when they close.
And handles.
Do something.
Doors.
I was doing front of house.
Doors.
Doors?
Tim, are you fully awake?
Lloyd, he had been set up all weekend.
Oh, you're not trying to do too much, are you, Tim?
Tim, my love, that door won't close.
And the bedroom won't,
Right.
He has been on his feet for 48 hours.
Don't worry, Tim. Only another 24 hours and it'll be the end of the day.
Oh, look, he's come down to earth amongst us.
Okay, listen. Since we stopped anyways, it took 2 days to get the setup, so we shan't have time for a dress rehearsal. But don't worry about it. Just think of the first night as a dress rehearsal. If we can just get through the play once tonight with doors and sardines, because that's what it's all about. Doors and sardines. Getting on and getting off. Getting the sardines on and getting the sardines off. Because that's farce. That's theater. That's life.
Oh, Lloyd, you're so deep.
So just keep it going. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, you're on. Bang, you said it. And bang, you're off. And everything should be perfectly... Where's Selsden?
Oh, no.
Not already.
That's done!
Selsden! Bobby!
I thought he was so fun with you.
I thought you'd run back with you. Is Mr. Mowbray in his dressing room?
Oh, I don't think he would. Not at a technical, would he?
Would who?
Selston, we can't find him.
I'm sure he wouldn't. Not at a technical.
Half a chance he would.
Would what?
Now, come on, my sweets, be fair. We don't know.
Let's not jump to any conclusions.
Let's just get the understudy dressed. Tim?
Yes?
Hurry up with those doors. You're going on as a burglar.
Right.
He mustn't be out of sight. I said he must never be out of sight. He's been as good as gold all the way through rehearsal.
Yes, because the rehearsal, it was all, I don't know, but then there we were, you know what I mean?
There was no set. You could see everyone.
And now it's all,
Split into two. There's a front and a back, and instantly we have lost it.
He's not in his dressing room. You've checked the laboratories?
Yes.
And the scenery dock, and the prop room, and the paint store?
Yes?
You worked with him before, of course.
Ring the police. Finish with those doors? Right. Get the gear on. I'm sorry, my love.
My boy, Lloyd, my precious.
I cast him.
Give him one chance, I said. One last chance. I mean, what can you do? We were in a weekly rep together in Peebles.
It's my fault, my precious. I shouldn't have let you. This store for her isn't just, you know what I mean? This
We
is
know.
for life savings.
We know, Gary, love.
I'm not trying to make my fortune.
Of course you're not, Dottie.
I just wanted to put a little something by.
We know, love.
Just enough to buy a house that she could, I mean, come on, that's not so much to ask.
Don't you cry, my sweet. It's not your fault.
No, I've got something behind my lens.
Yes, you can expect Brooke to keep anyone inside.
But he was standing right there in the stores before we started. I saw him. Who are we talking about now?
It's all right, my sweet. We know you can't see anything.
You mean Selston? I'm not blind. I can see Selston.
Selston?
Oh my god, he's here all the time!
Standing there like Hamlet's father.
My word, Selston. We thought you were not there.
Where have you been, Selston? Are you all right, Selston?
Speak to us.
Is it a party?
Is it a party?
Is it? How killing. I got into my head that there was going to be a rehearsal. I was having a little postprandial snooze at the back of the stalls, so as to be ready for the rehearsal.
Isn't he lovely?
Much lovelier now we can see him.
So, what are we celebrating?
What are we celebrating?
I've looked all through the wardrobes, I've looked all through the dressing rooms, I can't find the gear.
Beer? In the wardrobe?
No, Selzin. Tim, you need a break. Why don't you go quietly upstairs and do the entire company's VAT? VAT.
Right.
And Tim, just in case he and the gear do walk off together one night, order yourself a spare burglar costume.
Spare burglar.
Up. 2 spare burglar costumes. 1 to fit you, 1 to fit Poppy. I want a plentiful supply of burglar costumes in case of any eventuality.
2 spare burglars.
Lloyd, he has been on his feet for 48 hours.
Don't fall down, Tim!
We may not be insured. So, what's next on the bill?
Well, Selden, I thought we might try a spot of rehearsal.
Oh, I won't, thank you.
You won't?
You all go ahead, I'll sit and watch. This is the beer in the wardrobe?
And no, my sweet, he wants us to rehearse.
Yes, but I think we've got to rehearse.
Rehearse! Yes! Well done, Selden. I knew you'd think of something. Right, from Freddie and Belinda's entrance. Dottie in the kitchen, wildly roasting sardines. Freddie and Belinda waiting impatiently outside the front door. Gary and Brooke disappearing tremulously to the bedroom. Time slips irrevocably into the past.
Aren't they sweet?
What?
Gary and Dottie.
Gary and Dottie? What, you mean they're in height? Those two? Trample me in a jacket?
It's supposed to be a secret.
But she's old enough to be his.
Didn't you know?
I'm just the one with the English degree, Belinda. What do I know?
What's happening?
I wouldn't like to imagine, Gary, honey.
I mean, what are we waiting for?
I don't know what you're waiting for. Her 16th birthday, perhaps?
What?
Or maybe just a cue. Brooke, or you're in real estate.
Oh, you're in a real estate. You can't even get the door open.
Door closed, love.
You can't even get the door open.
No, it's Mrs. Clackett's afternoon off, remember? We've got the place entirely to ourselves.
Home.
Home sweet home.
Dear old house.
Just waiting for us to come back.
It's rather funny though, creeping in like this for our wedding anniversary.
It's damn serious. If Inland Revenue found out we're in the country, even for one night, bang goes our claim to be resident abroad. Bang goes most of this year's income. I feel like an illegal immigrant.
I'll tell you what I feel like.
Champagne?
I wonder if Mrs. Clackett's aired the bed.
Darling.
Well, why not? No children, no friends dropping in. We're absolutely on our own.
True. There is something to be said for being a tax exile.
Leave those.
Shh.
What?
Inland Revenue may hear us.
What I did with that first lot of sardines, I shall never know.
Mrs. Clackett?
You gave me a turn. My heart jumped right out of my boots.
So did mine.
We thought you'd gone.
I thought she was in Spain. We are.
We're not here.
You haven't
Oh,
seen us.
like that is it. The income tax are after you.
They would be if they knew we were here.
All right then, love. You're not here. I haven't seen you. Anyone else? I know nothing. Off to bed, are you?
Well...
That's right, love. Nothing like bed when they all get on top of you. You'll want your things, look.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Oh, and that bed hasn't been aired, love.
I'll get a hot water bottle.
I put all your letters in the study.
Letters? What letters? You forward all the mail, don't you?
Not the ones from the income tax, dear. I don't want to ruin your holidays.
Oh, good heavens, where are they?
In the pigeon house.
In the pigeon house.
In the little pigeon house in your desk, love.
Hold it.
Lloyd. Yes, but I could hear voices.
Voices? What sort of
Hold it. What's the trouble, Freddie?
Sorry, Gary. Sorry, bro. It's just my usual dimness. But why do I take the things off into the study? Wouldn't it be more natural if I left them on?
No.
Somehow I thought it would be more logical.
No.
I know it's a little late in the day to go on to all this.
Freddie, we've got several more minutes left before we open.
Thank God, as long as we're not too pushed. But I never really understood why he carries an overnight bag and a box of groceries into the study to look at his mail. Because they have to be out of the way for my next scene. I see that.
And Freddie, my sweet Selson, needs them in the study for his scene.
I see that.
Selden? Where is he? Is he there?
Selston! Selston!
No bars, no burglar alarm. They ought to be prosecuted for incitement. No?
No, not yet, Selden.
I thought I heard my name.
No, only another 10 pages before the big moment.
I'm so sorry.
Not at all. Nice to see you. Poppy, put the glass back in the window. And Selden,
Yes.
beautiful performance.
Oh, how kind. I don't think I'm quite there yet.
He even remembered the line. Alright, I see all that. I just don't know why I take them.
Freddie, why does anyone do anything? Why does that other idiot walk through the front door holding 2 plates of sardines? I'm not getting at you, love.
Of course not, love. I mean, why do I? I mean, wait, when you come to think of it, why do I?
Who knows? The well springs of human action are deep and cloudy. Maybe something happened to you as a child that left you afraid to let go of groceries.
Or it could be genetic.
Or it could be, it could very well be. All the same, if you could just give me a reason, I could keep in my mind.
All right, Freddie, I'll give you a reason. You take those groceries into the study with you, Freddie, honey, because it's just past midnight, and we're not going to be ready before we open tomorrow night. Correction, before we open tonight! From Freddie's exit into the study with the groceries.
Lloyd, sweetheart, his wife left him this morning.
Freddie. I think the point is that when she's mentioned income tax, you've had a great fright. And you're feeling very insecure and exposed, and you want something familiar to hang on to.
Thank you, Lloyd. That's most helpful.
Bless you, my sweet.
And on we merrily go. Yes, but I could hear voices.
Yes, but I could hear voices.
Voices? What sort of voices?
People's voices.
But there's no one here.
Darling, I saw the door handle move. It could be someone from the office checking up.
I still don't see why you've got to put your tie on to look.
Mrs. Crackett.
Mrs. Crackett?
One has to set an example to the staff.
Oh, look, she's opened her sardines. What?
I'll fetch them. You can't go downstairs like that.
Why not?
Mrs. Crackett.
Mrs. Crackett?
One has certain obligations.
Sardines here, sardines there. It's like a Sunday school outing in here. Oh, you're still poking around, are you?
Yeah, still poking. Well, still looking.
In the airing cupboard, were you?
No, just checking the doors and checking all the door handles. Mrs. Blackett.
Clackett, dear. Clackett.
Mrs. Clackett, is there anyone else in the house, Mrs. Clackett?
I haven't seen no one, dear.
I thought I heard voices.
Voices? There's no voices here, love.
I must have imagined it. Oh, good Lord above! I beg your pardon?
Oh, good Lord above! The study door's open.
There's another car outside. That's not Mr. Hackham's, is it? Oh, Mr. Dudley's.
Nothing but clapping doors in this house.
Final notice. Steps will be taken. Distraint. Proceedings in court.
Oh, yes, and that reminds me. A gentleman came about the house.
Don't tell me. I'm not here.
He says he's got a lady quite aroused.
Leave everything to Squire, Hackham and Dudley.
All right then, love. I'll let them go all over it.
Let them do anything, just as long as you don't tell anyone we're here.
So I'll just sit down and turn on the sardines. I've forgotten the sardines. I don't know if it wasn't fixed to my shoulders. I forget what day it was.
I didn't get this. I'm not here. I'm in Spain. But if I didn't get this, I didn't open this.
Darling, I never had you dressed like this, did I?
Didn't you?
No, I should never buy anything as darky as this. Oh, it's not something you gave me, is it?
I should never have touched it.
No, it's lovely.
Stick it down, put it back. Never saw it.
Well, I'll put it in the attic with all the other things you gave me that are too precious to wear.
All right. The study door's open again. What is going on? Knocking! Upstairs! Oh my god, there's something in the airing cupboard. Oh, it's you!
Of course it's me. You put me in here in the dark with all black sheets and things.
But darling, why did you lock the door?
Why did I lock the door? Why did you lock the door?
I didn't
There
lock
is
the
no
door.
Someone locked the door.
Anyways, we can't stand here like this.
Like what?
In your pajamas.
Okay, I'll take them off.
But in here!
Darling, this glue. Is it the sort you can never get unstuck?
Hold it.
Oh, Mrs. Clackett made us
Hold it. We have some trouble.
It's the left one.
It's the left one,
Left one, everybody. It could be anywhere.
It could have fallen over her eye, then gone over the gallery, and then, bounced somewhere else again.
Where did you last see it? She didn't see it before enough. It was in her eye.
It was probably on. Why did I lock the door? She opens her eyes very sort of. Don't you, my sweet? I always feel out to rush forward and.
Mind where you put your feet, my love.
Yes, everyone look under their feet.
No one move their feet.
Everyone put their feet back exactly where they were.
Pick your feet up one by one.
Brooke, sweetheart, this isn't going to happen on the actual day of the performance, is it? We wouldn't want the audience to miss their last buses and trains.
She'll just carry on, won't you, my love?
But can she see anything without them?
Can she hear anything without them?
Sorry. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, my poor darling. You stood on his hand.
Oh dear.
Oh, look at Freddie, the poor love.
What's the matter with him?
He's just got a little nosebleed, my sweet.
A nosebleed? But no one touched him.
He's got this thing about violence. It always makes his nose bleed.
Brooke, sweetheart.
I thought you said something to me.
Yes, go hit the box office manager over the head with this, and you would have finished off live theatre in Western Superman.
Anyways, I found it.
She's found it. Where was it, love?
in my eye.
In her eye!
I knew it couldn't have gone far. Well done, my sweet.
Not your left eye?
It had gone on the side.
Are you all right, Poppy, my sweet? I think so. Freddie?
Fine. I'm so sorry.
Now what?
He's just feeling a little faint. He's got this thing about...
Think about what?
Well, I won't say the word.
Oh, you mean blood? All right, clear the stage. Walking wounded, carry the stretchers. And on we bloodily stagger. Freddy, I'll rephrase that. And on we blindly stumble. Brooke, I withdraw that. From your exit anyway. Okay, I'll take it off. In here, in here. Where's Selston?
Selston!
Selston!
I think she may have dropped it out here somewhere.
Good! Keep looking. Only another 5 more pages. Anyways, we can't stand out here like this. Like what? In your PJs. In here, in here.
In here, in here! Darling, this glue, is it the sort you can never get unstuck? Oh, Mrs. Clackett's made us some sardines.
Now what?
A hot water bottle. I didn't put it there.
I didn't put it there.
Someone in the bathroom filling hot water bottles.
You don't think there's something creepy going on?
Darling, are you coming to bed or aren't you?
What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
I mean, first the door handle, now the hot water bottle.
I can feel goose pimples all over.
Yes, quick, get something over you.
Get the covers over our heads.
Then just a moment. What did I do with those sardines? You wait here.
You hear all sorts of funny things about these old houses.
Yes, but this one has been extensively modernized throughout. I don't see how anything creepy could survive oil-fired central heating. And
What? What is it? What's happening?
the sardines, they're gone.
Perhaps there is something funny going on. I'm going to get into bed and put my head under the
I put them there, or was it there?
bag.
I suppose Mrs. Sprocket must have taken them away again. What is it?
Bag.
Bag?
Bag.
Ugh. What do you mean bag?
Bag.
What bag?
Your bag. No bag.
No bag?
Your bag suddenly here, now gone.
In the bedroom. I put it in the bedroom.
Don't go in there.
The box?
The box?
They're both gone.
Oh, my file.
What on earth is happening? Where was Mrs. Spratchett? You were in the bedroom.
I'm not going in there. No.
At least put your dress on.
I'm not going in there.
I'll fetch it for you.
Yes, quick. Let's get out of here.
Your dress has gone.
I'm never going to see Basingstoke again.
Don't panic. There's some perfectly rational explanation for all of this. I'll fetch Mrs. Splotchet and she'll tell us what's going on. You wait here. You can't stand looking like that. Just wait in the study. Study.
Ah! Roger, that's the strange figure in there. Where are you?
Darling, I know this is gonna sound silly, but...
Darling, if you're not going to bed, I'm going to go clear out the attic.
Darling, I can't come to bed. I'm glued to a tax demand.
Why don't you put the sardines down?
I'm stuck to the sardines.
Darling, don't play the fool. Get that cotton mark poison from the downstairs so that leads to anything.
I've heard of people getting stuck with the problem, but this is ridiculous.
Selston, where are you? We're there, the moment's arrived.
It's all right, love. He's coming.
But his arm should be coming through that window even before Freddy's off. Ah, here it is.
No bars? No burglar alarm? They ought to be prosecuted for incite.
Hold it, Selston, let's take it from your entrance.
No, but it makes me want to sit down and weep when I think.
Hold it, Selston.
I used to do banks.
Selston.
When I remember, I used to do bullion vaults.
Hold it, Selston!
What am I doing now? I'm breaking
Hold it!
paper bags.
Lloyd wants you to hold it.
Right, what are they offering?
Stop, Selston, my love. Wait, my precious.
It's like Myra Hess playing on through the air raids.
Stop.
Stop.
Selston,
I met Myra Hess once.
I think he can hear better than I can.
I beg your pardon?
From your entrance, please, Selston.
Well, it was during the war, at a charity show in Sunderland.
Thank you, Selston. Poppy!
Not for me. Stop me, stupid.
Put the glass back in the window once more.
Come on again?
Yes, only Selston. A little sooner, Selston. A shade earlier. A touch closer to yesterday. And I want you moving as soon as Freddy exits, okay? Freddy! What's the line?
I've heard of people getting stuck with the problem, but this is ridiculous.
Start moving as soon as you hear the line. I've heard of people getting stuck with the problem.
Stuck with the problem.
Stuck with the problem, but this is ridiculous. And I want your arm coming through that window, right?
Say no more. May I make a suggestion, though? Should I perhaps come on a little earlier?
Selston?
Only there does seem to be something of a hiatus between Freddy's exit and my entrance.
Listen, Selston. Got it.
Yes.
How about coming on a little earlier?
We're clearly thinking along the same lines.
Am I putting him on or is he putting me on? From Freddy's exit.
I've heard of people getting stuck with the problem, but this is ridiculous.
No bars? No burglar alarm? They ought to be prosecuted for incitement. No, but it makes me want to sit down and weep when I think I used to do banks. When I remember I used to do bullion vaults. What am I doing now? I'm breaking into paper bags. Right, what are they offering? 1 microwave oven. What, 50 quid? Hardly worth lifting it. Junk, and... If you insist. Now where's his desk? No, but they all say the same thing. They all say the same thing. Yes, line?
It's hard to adjust to retirement.
What?
It's hard to adjust to retirement.
Hard to what?
Adjust to retirement!
It's also very hard to hear if everyone speaks all at once.
And the prospective tenant naturally wishes to know if there's any previous history of paranormal phenomena.
Oh yes, dear, it's all nice and paranormal.
I mean, has anything ever dematerialized before? Has anything ever flown about?
Flown about? No, things just move themselves on their own 2 feet. Just like they do in any house.
I'd better warn the prospective tenant. She's inspecting the study. There's a man in there!
No, there's no one in the house now.
Look, he's searching for something.
I can't see no one.
You can't see him, but this is extraordinary. And where is my prospective tenant? I left her in there. She's gone. My prospective tenant has disappeared. Oh my God.
Now what?
They're there.
Where?
The sardines.
Oh, the sardines.
You can see the sardines?
I can see the sardines. I can see the way they're going too.
I'm not letting these sardines out of my hand. But where is my prospective tenant?
I'm going to be opening sardines all night, in and out of it like a cuckoo in a club.
Vicky!
No, but I miss the violence. I miss having other human beings around to terrify.
Oh, where's she gone? Vicky!
It's nice to hear a bit of screaming and shouting. All this silence gets you down.
Vicky!
I'm going to end up talking to myself.
Darling, the stuff that eats through anything, it eats through trousers. If it eats through trousers, you don't think it goes on and eats through? Listen, darling, I'd better get these trousers off. Darling, quick, this is an emergency. I mean, if it eats through absolutely anything. Darling, I think I can feel it. I think it's eating through absolutely everything.
There's something evil in this house.
The Inland Revenue.
He's back.
No, I'm not here.
He's not there.
I'm abroad.
He's walking abroad.
I must go.
Stay!
No, I won't. Thank you.
Speak!
Only in the presence of my lawyer.
Only in the presence of your... Hold on. You're not from the other world.
Yes, Marbella.
You're some kind of intruder.
Well, nice to meet you. I mean, have a sardine.
No, but you're some kind of serial killer. You've done something to Vicky. I'm gonna come straight downstairs.
I mean, you've got sardines, so I think I'll just...
This is plainly a matter for the police.
Police! I think I'll be running along now.
Come back! Hello? Police! Someone has broken into my house! Or rather, someone has broken into someone's house. No, but he's a serial killer. I left a young woman here and what's happened to her, no one knows.
There's a man lurking in the undergrowth.
Sorry, the young woman has reappeared. Are you alright?
No, he almost saw me.
He almost saw her? Yes, but he's a burglar as well. He's taken our things.
Things are here.
And we found the things. So all we're missing right now is a plate of sardines.
Here are the sardines.
And we found the sardines.
This is the police. You want the police here in my PJs?
So what am I saying? I'm saying let's say no more about it. I thought something terrible had happened to you.
It has. I know him.
You know him?
He's dealt with buyer office.
He's just an ordinary serial killer.
Yes, but one has to maintain certain standards when they work for Inland Revenue.
We'll put something
I
on.
haven't got anything.
There must be something in the bathroom. Bring the sardines.
Right, that's downstairs, tidied up a bit. Just give the upstairs a quick going over for
A shower curtain?
Better than nothing.
I can't go around in front of our taxpayers wearing a shower curtain.
There must be something in the bedroom.
I'm not going in there.
Okay, I'll look in the bedroom. You look in the other bathroom.
Darling, help! Where are you?
There's someone in the bathroom now.
Oh, darling, I'm finding such lovely things. You remember this China tea service? Did you give me on the very first anniversary of our...
Who are you?
No, it's his wife, Independence.
Excuse me. I think you've dropped your dress. Darling, where have you been? I've been going mad looking all over for you. Look at the state I'm in. Darling, honestly, she just burst into the room and her dress fell off.
Here, put this shit on for the moment while I see if there's something in the attic.
One gold tap. Oh my god!
Who are you?
Me, fixing the taps.
Tax. Income tax.
That's right, Governor. In come new taps and out go old taps.
Tax inspectors everywhere.
Here you are,
The other one.
I found your dress. It came flying out the attic at me.
Darling, I've got her dress stuck to my head now.
Another intruder.
Just doing the taps, Governor.
Attacks? Not attacks on women?
Try anything, Governor. I'll do the taps on the bath first.
Serial killers everywhere. Where is Vicky? Vicky!
People everywhere. I'm off. Attacks on women? I don't know they'll put attacks on anything these days.
If I can't find her, you're gonna be in trouble, you see?
WC? I'll fix it.
Vicky!
Roger?
Darling,
Sheik! I thought you were coming at 4. And this is your charming wife? So, you wanna see over the house now, do you, Sheik? Right, well, since you're upstairs already,
10 minutes, Susie. I'll break this over their heads.
let's start downstairs.
Who are you? Who are these people?
I'm so sorry about this. I don't know who she is. No connection with the house, I assure you. Whereas this good lady with the sardines, on the other hand,
No other hands, thank you, not in my sardines, because this time I'm eating them.
is fully occupied with her sardines, so perhaps the toilet facilities would be of more interest.
Mrs. Daggett, who are these people?
Oh, they're just Arab sheets, love. We get them all the time.
I'm sorry about this, but in here,
Arab sheets?
in here we have,
Walcott's Governor. The Walcotts have gone.
we have,
They're Irish sheets. Irish linen sheets of my own bed.
Oh, the thieving devils!
in the study, however,
You give me that sheet, you devil! And there she stands in her smalls for all the world to see.
it's you!
It's her.
It's my little girl.
Dad?
Our little Vicky that ran away from home I thought I'd never see again.
Well, would you believe it? What are you doing here like this?
What are you doing here like that?
Oh, I collect our files on tax evasion for Inland Revenue on Basingstoke.
So where is my other sheet?
ah, a house of heavenly peace. I rent it.
Hold on, I know that face. He isn't a sheik, he's that serial killer.
Yes, it's my husband.
What?
You take all the clean sheets.
What?
Trousers!
You snatched my bath mat.
What?
You toss me aside like a broken china doll.
And to cap it all, you've got your trousers on.
And what you're up to with my little girl... Stop.
Stop.
It's a question of authenticity. You see, Freddie? Do Arab potentates wear trousers under their robes? Maybe, I don't know. But not the ones from your costume as Philip.
It's awfully difficult doing a quick change without a dresser, you know?
So get Tim to help you. Tim! Come on, Tim, where's Tim?
Sorry,
Oh yes, you're acting.
I must have fallen asleep behind the couch.
Never mind, Tim.
Do something?
No, let it pass. All right, everybody. Tim has a sleep behind the sofa while the rest of us just struggle through on our own. All right, Freddie, so you're just gonna have to do the best you can. From Belinda's beautiful line, you tossed me aside like a broken china doll.
And you toss me aside like a broken china doll.
And what you're up to with my little girl down there in Basingstoke, I won't ask. But I'll tell you one thing, Vicky.
Brooke, sweetheart,
Sorry?
your line.
I don't understand.
Give her the line.
What's that, Dad?
I still don't understand.
It's what's that, Dad?
That's right. I say to you, I'll tell you one thing, Vicky. And you say to me, what's that, Dad?
I don't understand why the sheik looks like Philip.
Poppy! Bring the book. Is that the line, Poppy?
I don't understand why the sheet looks like Philip. Can we consult the author's text and make absolutely certain?
Well, I think it's...
What's that, Dad? Right? That's the line, Brooke, love.
We know you've worked in very classy places up in London where they let you make up the play as you go along.
But that's not what we want here, love. Not when the author has provided us with such a considered and polished line of his own. Not at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Not when we're 2 lines away from the end of the act, and certainly not when we're about to get a tea break before we all drop dead from exhaustion. We simply want to hear the line, "What's that dead?" Right? Nothing else. I'm not being unreasonable, am I? Exit? Does it say exit? Oh dear, now she's gonna wash her lenses away.
Oh, great Scott.
A bit heavy with the sauce, I thought.
I thought it was going to be Poppy when he finally,
It's usually Poppy, isn't it, love?
But why pick on,
Yes. Why, bro?
I thought it was quite sweet, actually.
Sweet?
Trying to pretend they're not having a little thing together.
A little thing? Lloyd and Brooke?
Didn't you know?
Brooke and Lloyd?
You mean?
It's supposed to be a secret.
So that's what they were all weekend when Tim was putting the setup back to front.
Here they come.
Alright, all is forgiven. I was irresistible.
I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh no.
Oh, for heaven's sake!
You mean
Her too?
Oh, great Scott.
That's something I didn't know.
I think I'm gonna faint.
Yes, sit down, love.
Quick, do your meditation.
Well, there's something she didn't know.
Hush, love. 2 weeks rehearsals, that's all we've had.
Whatever next?
Most exciting. Oh, yes.
Here he comes. Is she alright, love?
Yes, she'll be alright in a minute. Something she ate.
Yes, this one's also feeling a bit,
I'm feeling a bit, myself. I think I'm going to faint.
Or be sick.
Need that tea break.
You're certainly overdoing it in the moment, love.
Let's just have the last line of the act, please.
Last line? Me? I'll tell you one thing, Vicky.
What's that, Dad?
When all around is strife and uncertainty, yes? There's nothing like a good old-fashioned plate of,
A good old-fashioned plate of.
there's nothing like a good old-fashioned plate of
Sardines and curtain!
Tell me, when will you be mine? Tell me quando we can share a love divine.
Act 1 beginners, please. Your calls, Miss Audley, Miss Ashton, Mr. Lejeune, Miss Blair, Mr. Fellows. Act 1 beginners, please.
And maybe Act 1 beginners is what we'll get. What do you think?
Poppy has put herself to get another group called beginners. She knows she has to be on stage in 5 minutes, won't she?
Will she?
You know what Dottie's like.
We've only been on the road for a month. We've only got to Ashton-under-Lyne. Imagine what it's going to be like by the time we get to Stockton-on-Tees.
If only she'd speak.
If only she'd unlock her dressing room door. Look, if Dottie won't go on.
Won't go on?
If she won't.
She will.
I'm sure she will.
Won't she?
Of course she will.
She must.
She will. But if she doesn't.
I'd only have 5 minutes to change. 4 minutes.
If only she'd speak.
I'll have another go. It takes your mind off your own problems anyways.
Has she gone yet?
Lloyd, I didn't know you were coming today.
I wasn't. I haven't.
Anyways, thank God you're here.
I'm not here. I'm in Aberystwyth, rehearsing Richard III.
Dottie and Gary.
I don't want anyone to know I'm in.
No, but Dottie and Gary have...
I just want 2 hours alone and undisturbed with Brooke in a dressing room in between shows. Then I'm on the 7:25 back to Wales. This is for Brooke. Keep it somewhere safe and make sure Selsden doesn't get his hands on it.
Right. Now, they've had some kind of row.
Good. There's a little flower shop just across the road from the stage door. I want you to buy me some very large and expensive looking flowers.
Right. Now, Dottie has locked herself in her dressing room.
And don't let Poppy see them. They're not for Poppy.
No. And she won't speak to anyone.
First show finishes around 5, yes? Second show around 7:30?
Lloyd, that's what I'm trying to tell you. There may not be a show.
She hasn't walked out already.
No one knows what she's doing. She's locked in her dressing room and she won't speak to anyone.
You call beginners?
Yes!
I can't play a complete love scene from Cold in 5 minutes. It's not dramatically possible.
I mean, she's had bust-ups with Gary before, of course.
Brooks had a bust-up with Gary?
Not Brooke, Dottie.
Oh, Dottie.
I mean, they had that famous bust-up week before last when we were playing in Warsaw.
Yes, you told me on the phone.
She went out with this journalist bloke.
Yes, journalist.
But you do know Gary threatened to kill him.
Killed him, yes. Listen, don't worry about it. Dottie's got money in the show. She'll show up.
Yes, but it's happened again. 2 a.m. this morning, I'm woken by this great banging on my door. It's Gary. Do I know where Dottie is? She hasn't come home yet.
Tim, let me tell you something about my life. I've got the Duke of Buckingham on my phone to me for an hour after rehearsal, every day, complaining that the Duke of Gloucester is sucking boiled sweets through his peaches. The Duke of Clarence is out for the week, filming a commercial for Madeira. Richard himself, can you believe it? Richard III has now gone down with a back problem. I keep getting messages from Brooke about how unhappy she is here. And now, she's gotten herself a doctor's certificate for nervous exhaustion. She's going to walk. Now I have no time to find or rehearse another Vicky. I simply have one afternoon while Richard is being fitted for a surgical corset to cure Brooke of her nervous exhaustion. With no medical aids except for a little wine, you've got the wine, a few flowers, you've got the money for the flowers, and a certain faded charm. So I haven't come to the theater to listen about other people's problems. I've come to be taken out of myself and preferably not be put back.
Yes, but Lloyd...
Have you done the front of house calls?
Oh, the front of house calls.
And don't let Poppy see those flowers.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please take your seats? The curtain will rise in 3 minutes.
We're going to be so late up.
No luck?
Belinda's having a go. I haven't even started the front of house calls yet. And money. What's this for?
Nothing.
A bottle.
Is it?
Where did you find that?
Well,
Up here?
Oh.
You mean Selzen's hiding them around stage now? I'll put it in the ladies' loo. At least he won't go in there. No? You know what Dottie's like when she's like this. Freddie's trying now. Oh no. He's hiding them around stage now. No?
No.
You didn't try for very long, my precious.
Oh well. Oh dear.
He's hiding them on stage now.
No. Gary came rushing out of his dressing room in a great state. I couldn't quite understand what he was saying. I often feel with Gary that I must have missed something somewhere. You know how stupid I am about that kind of thing. But I think he was saying he wanted to kill me.
My poor sweet.
I thought I'd better leave him to it. I don't want to make things worse now, do I? He's alright, is he?
Who, Gary? Anything but by the sound of it.
I mean, he's going on.
Gary's going on. What's all this about Gary not going on?
Yes, because if you have to go on for Gary, Poppy can't go on for Dottie, because if Poppy goes on for Dottie, you'll have to be on the book.
This is getting farcical.
Money?
Money?
You're waving money around.
Oh, that's for... Oh.
She's a funny woman, you know, Dottie. Always so up and down. She was perfectly alright last night.
Last night?
Yes, she took me for a drink in some club she knows about.
She was with you. You were with her.
She was being very sympathetic about all my troubles.
She's not going to sink her teeth into you. I won't let her.
No, in fact, she couldn't have been nicer. Came back to my place afterwards for a cup of tea. Stayed until 3 a.m. Told me about all her troubles. I don't know what the landlady must have thought.
And another thing, nothing else, my sweet.
Where's Selston?
It turns out it's Freddie here who's the cause of all the... Selston? He's not in his dressing room.
Oh, I might have guessed.
Oh, the front of house calls.
You do the calls, I look for Selston.
What shall I do?
Absolutely nothing at all.
Right.
You've done quite enough already, my pet. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please take your seats? The curtains will rise in 3 minutes.
He wants to kill someone.
Selston wants to kill someone?
Gary Selston?
We've lost him.
Oh, not again.
Flowers! Oh, Tim, that's really sweet of you. Isn't that sweet of you?
Very charming.
I'll go look in the pub. Hold these.
I'll take those, thank you. Oh, the front of house calls. Hold these.
Oh dear, I think Poppy's done them.
She gave them 2 minutes, did she? I'll give them 1 minute. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please take your seats? The curtain will rise in 1 minute.
I think she said 3 minutes.
She said 3 minutes. I said 3 minutes. She said 3 minutes. Hold these.
I think so.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please take your seats? The curtain will rise in 2 minutes.
Any luck?
No, but I found yet another bottle.
Oh God.
Hidden in the ladies' lavatory, would you believe?
Oh dear.
Oxfam. I'll give it to Oxfam, yes?
He's not in the pub. No, he's hiding around ladies' lavatories.
I'd better get the spare gear on.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please take your seats? The curtains will rise in 2 minutes.
Tim's done 2 minutes.
It's done 2 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please take your seats? The curtains will rise in 1 minute.
What the heck is going on?
Lloyd, I didn't know you were here.
I'm not here. I'm in Aberystwyth. But I can't sit out there and listen to 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes.
My sweet, we're having great dramas downstairs.
We're having great dramas out there. This is the matinee, honey. There's old age pensioners out there. The curtains will rise in 3 minutes. We make our way to the gents. The curtains will rise in 1 minute. We all come running back. We don't know which way we're going.
Lloyd, I've got to talk to you.
Now, we're going to talk, love.
You got my messages?
Many messages.
Why didn't you answer any of them?
I did. I have. I'm here.
Lloyd, there's something I have to tell you.
Go on then.
Well, I went to the doctor's.
Brooke!
Later, yes, later.
Oh no, not another one.
In my dressing room.
In your dressing room, it's getting completely out of control.
I'll give it to Oxfam with the other one.
I'll do it, thank you.
Lloyd? Lloyd!
I've got it in one.
You got my message?
And came running, honey. Came running.
Lloyd, we've got to talk.
We're going to talk, love.
When?
Later, yes, later. Flowers?
Oh, yes, sorry.
Tim bought them for me.
Tim bought them for you?
To cheer me up. Lloyd.
Nothing more, just for the moment, thank you. Strangle Tim for me when you see him. Right.
But what about Dottie?
I don't want to hear about Dottie.
And Gary.
Not about Gary either.
What about Seltzman?
Listen, I think this play is beyond the help of a director. You just go out there and do it. I'll sit out there in the dark with a bag of toffees and enjoy it, okay? 1 minute was the last call if your memory goes back that far.
Lloyd!
Wait!
Excuse me.
I've got to talk to him.
Girls.
I've got a good mind to put my coat on and walk right out that door.
Listen, if you don't feel up to performing, I'm sure Poppy would love to have a bash on your behalf.
I beg your pardon.
Honestly. Brooke, you go and do your meditation. Poppy, you go and see what Dottie and Gary are. Freddie, my sweet precious.
Did I say something wrong?
Where's Tim?
Seltzman, my sweet, where have you been?
Are you all right? Oh dear.
We've been looking for you everywhere.
Oh yes, everywhere. In front, manager's office, bar, not a sign of him.
He's looking for you in the dressing rooms.
That's right. Great shindig been going on down there. I thought Tim ought to know about it.
My love, I think he's heard.
Oh, everything. Oh, he really went for her. I know when you've got your eye on someone.
Oh dear. Dottie's got her eye on someone. Has she?
I've seen you creeping off into corners with that poor halfwit.
Which poor halfwit?
Nothing, my love.
Not Tim.
No.
Who else is there apart from me?
I think they're coming.
They're coming.
I knew they wouldn't.
And you're here.
Oh yes, every word.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please take your seats? The performance is about to begin.
They're coming.
And they found Seltzman.
How did you get here?
How? Through the wall.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please take your seats?
I've
The
done
performance
it.
is
I've done it.
done about to begin.
Yes, about to begin.
The performance is about to begin at any moment.
Poor Lloyd, he'll choke on his toffees.
No, the walls are very thin, you see. I'm absolutely sick to death of it, she cries. Am I setting a bit of a trend?
Understudy rehearsal, my love.
Oh, for Gary, yes. Very kindly. You try to give some poor devil a leg up, she says.
Gary, my sweet.
Or she may have said a leg over it. Oh, and here he is.
Are you all right?
What does he say?
He's not saying anything, Seltzman, my sweet.
Yes, very sensible. Only stirred up again. I've seen you giving him little nods and smiles. That's what he kept saying.
Dottie, my love.
Oh, she's emerged, has she? Come on, old girl, you're on.
Are you all right?
Is she all right?
She's fine.
All right, everyone?
Little hugs and squeezes.
Hush. Curtain up.
Look, Dottie. Look, Gary. I'm not gonna make a great speech, but we have all got to go out there and put on a performance and, well...
We can't do it in silence, my loves. We're going to have to speak to each other. What's the house like? That's the spirit.
Well done, Dottie.
It's quite good. Well, for a matinee.
There's quite a crowd at the front of the back stalls.
Come on, girl, get the tabs up. Some of those old age pensioners out there haven't got long to go.
Right. Quiet there, please.
Hold it a minute, Poppy. I've just got to say a few words.
Let me just say one word. Sardines.
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 Right. Standing by, please. Music cue 1, go.
Now what?
We're just going up.
We've been sitting out there for an hour. They've all gone quiet. They think someone's died. Sorry, Lloyd. It's all my fault. I was just saying a few words to everyone. Freddie, have you ever thought of having a brain transplant? Wrong moment. Sorry. I see that. Anyone else have any thoughts they feel they must communicate?
Well, not now, of course. but-
What?
I mean, you know later.
And you? Bought those flowers for Poppy?
No, well, yes.
And you didn't buy any for me?
No, well, no.
Tim, have you ever heard of such a thing as jealous rage?
Yes, well, yes.
Then take 10 pounds of your own money and go buy some flowers for me.
Lloyd, we're just going up. I've got to run the show.
Never mind the show. Concentrate on the floral arrangements. Bought them for Poppy. You two could have Freddie's old brain. You two could have half each.
Don't cry, puppy love.
Just get the old bus on the road.
Standing by, please. Alex, stand by.
Christ!
Quiet backstage. Hush, love. Standing by, please. Music cue 1. Dance going on.
It's no good you're going on. I can't open sardines and answer the phone. I've only got one pair of feet. Hello? Yes, but there's no one here, love. No, Mr. Brent's not here. He lives here, yes, but he don't live here now because he lives in Spain. Mr. Philip Brent, that's right. The one who writes the plays. Only now he writes them in Spain. No, she's in Spain too. They're all in Spain. There's no one here. Am I in Spain? No, I'm not in Spain, dear. I look after the house for them, but I go home at 1 o'clock on Wednesday. Only I've got a nice plate of sardines to put my feet up in. Because it's the royal, what's it called in the telly? The royal, you know. And if it's to do with letting the house, then you'll have to ring the house agents. Because they're the agents for the house. Squire Hackerman. Who's the other one? No, they're not in Spain. They're next to the phone in the study. Squire Hackerman. Hold on. I'll go and look. Always the same, isn't it? Take the weight off your feet, done it. All comes on your head.
I have a housekeeper, yes, but this is her afternoon off. So, we should have the place entirely to ourselves. I'll just check. Hello? Is anyone home? No, there's nobody here. So, what do you think?
Great, and all of this is yours?
Oh, just a little shack in the woods, really. We bred in Fawcett Mill, 16th century.
All these doors?
Oh, only a handful, really. Study, kitchen, and a self-contained service flat for the housekeeper.
Terrific. And which one's the...
What?
You know.
The usual offices. Through here.
Fantastic. Thus the sardines.
I'm sorry, I thought there was no one here.
I'm not here. I'm off. Only it's the royal, you know, where they wear those hats and they're all covered in fruit. Who are you?
I'm from the agents. I just dropped in to go into a few things. Well, to check some of the measurements, do 1 or 2 odd jobs, and a client. I'm showing her prospective tenant over the house.
What's wrong with the store?
She's thinking of renting it. Her interest is definitely aroused.
That's not the bedroom.
Bedroom? No, that's the downstairs bathroom in WC suite. And this is the housekeeper, Mrs. Crockett.
Clack it, dear. Clack it. Oh, hi. We now have lost the newspaper.
I'm sorry about this.
That's all right. We don't on the television, do we?
Only she has been in the family for generations.
Great. Come on then. I've got to be in Basingstoke by 4.
Perhaps we should just have a glass of champagne.
We'll take it up with us.
Yes, well...
And don't let my pants outside.
No, only...
What?
Well,
Her?
she has been in the family for generations.
Sardines. It's not for me to say, of course, dear. Only I will just say this. Don't think twice about it. Take the plunge. You'll really enjoy it here. Oh, great. Won't she, love?
Yes, well, yes.
Sardines. Can't put your feet up on an empty stomach, can you? You see? She thinks it's great. She's even making a sardine.
Well...
I think she's terrific.
Terrific.
So which way?
All right, before she comes back up with the sardines.
Up here?
Yes.
In here?
Yes.
It's another bathroom?
No!
Always trying to get me into bathroom?
I mean in here.
Oh, black sheets.
It's the Eric cupboard. I mean, this one.
Oh, you're in a real state. Can't even get the door open.
No, Mrs. Clackett's afternoon off, remember? We've got the place entirely to ourselves.
Home!
Home sweet home.
Dear old house.
Just waiting for us to come back.
It's rather funny though, creeping in like this for our wedding anniversary.
There is something to be said for being a tax exile.
Leave those.
Shh!
What?
The Inland Revenue may hear us.
What I did with that first lot of sardines, I shall never know.
Mrs. Newt. Clackett?
Oh, you gave me a turn. My heart jumped right out of my boots.
So did mine.
We thought you'd gone.
I thought she was in Spain.
We are.
You haven't seen
We're
us.
not here.
You want your things, look.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh, and that bed hasn't been aired out.
I'll get a hot water bottle.
I put all her letters in the study here.
Letters? What letters? You forward all the mail, don't you?
I put them all in the pigeon house.
In the pigeon house.
In the little pigeon house in your desk, love.
Yes, but I could hear voices.
Voices? What sort of voices?
People's voices.
Oh, look, she's opened her sardines.
They'll come back.
What?
I'll fetch them. You can't go downstairs like that.
Why not?
Mrs. Crockett.
Mrs. Crockett.
One has certain obligations.
Sardines here, sardines there. Put a Sunday school outing in here. Oh, you're still poking around, are you?
Yeah, still poking. Oh, well, still looking.
In the airing cupboard, were you?
No, well, just checking the sheets and pillowcases, going through the inventory. Mrs. Blackett.
Clackett, dear. Clackett.
Mrs. Clackett. Is there anyone else in the house, Mrs. Clackett?
I haven't seen no one, dear.
I thought I heard voices.
Voices? There's no voices here, love.
I must have imagined it.
Oh, good Lord above!
I beg your pardon?
Oh, good Lord above! The study door's open.
There's another car outside. That's not Mr. Hackham's, is it? Or Mr. Dudley's?
Nothing but slapping doors in this house.
Darling, final notice. Steps will be taken. Distraint. Proceedings in court.
Oh, yes, and that reminds me. A gentleman came about the house.
Don't tell me. I'm not here.
So I'll just sit down and turn on the sardines. I've forgotten the sardines. I don't know if it wasn't fixed to my shoulders. I forget what day it was.
I didn't get this. I'm not here. I'm in Spain. But if I didn't get it, I didn't open it.
Darling, I never had a dress or rather a bunch of flowers like this, did I?
Didn't you?
Oh, I should never buy anything as tacky as this. Oh, it's not something you gave me, is it?
I should never have touched it.
No, it's lovely.
Stick it down, put it back, never saw it.
Well, I'll put it in the attic with all the other things you gave me that are too precious to wear.
All right. Now the study door's open again. What is going on? Knocking, upstairs. Oh my God, there's something in the airing cupboard. Oh, it's you. Is it you? I mean, standing here underneath all the sheets and pillowcases. You know, I just can't keep standing up here indefinitely. But darling, why did you lock the door? I didn't lock the door. Anyway, we can't stand here like this. In your pajamas. In here.
Darling, this glue, is it the sort you can never get unstuck? Oh, Mrs. Clackett made us some sardines.
A hot water bottle. I didn't put it there. I didn't put this hot water bottle in there. And, you know, I'm standing here with a hot water bottle out and it just feels like I've been...
Why did I lock the door? Why did you lock the door?
Someone in the bathroom filling hot water bottles. What?
Someone locked the door?
Don't panic. There's a perfectly rational explanation for all of this. I'll fetch Mrs. Flotchet and she'll tell us what's going on. You, wait here. You can't stand there looking like that. Just wait in the study. Study.
Roger! There's a strange figure in there. Where are you?
Darling, I know this is gonna sound silly, but
Darling, if we're not going to bed, I'm going to clear out the attic.
I can't come to bed. I'm due to a tax demand.
Darling, why don't you put the sardines down?
I'm stuck to the sardines.
Darling, don't pay the food. Get that bottle marked poison from the downstairs loo that eats through anything.
I've heard of people getting stuck with a problem, but this is ridiculous.
No bars, no burglar alarm. They ought to be prosecuted for incitement. No, but it makes me want to sit down and weep when I think I used to do banks. When I remember I used to do bullion calls. What am I doing now? I'm breaking into paper bags. Right, what are they offering? One microwave oven. What, 50 quid? Hardly worth lifting in. Junk. Jung. If you insist. Now, where's his desk? No, but they all say the same thing. Yes, they all say the same thing.
It's hard to adjust to retirement.
Hard to what?
Adjust to retirement!
It's hard to assess a requirement.
And the prospective tenant naturally wishes to know if there's any previous history of paranormal phenomena.
Oh, yes, dear. It's all nice and paranormal.
I mean, has anything ever dematerialized before? Has anything ever flown about?
Flown about? No. Things just move themselves on their own 2 feet. Just like they do in any house.
I'd better warn the prospective tenant. She's inspecting the study. Or there's a man in there!
No, there's no one in the house, love.
Look! He's searching for something.
I can't see no one, dear.
You can't see him, but this is extraordinary. And where is my prospective tenant? I left her in there. She's gone. My prospective tenant has disappeared. Oh my God.
No, what?
There.
Where?
The sardines.
Oh, the sardines?
You can see the sardines?
I can see the sardines. I can see the way they're going, too.
I'm not letting these sardines out of my hand. But where is my prospective tenant?
I'm going to be opening sardines all night. In and out of here like a cuckoo on a clock.
Vicky!
No, but I miss the violence. I miss having other human beings around to terrify.
Where's she gone? Vicky!
It's nice to hear a bit of screaming and shouting. All this silence gets you down.
Vicky!
I'm going to end up talking to myself.
Darling, this stuff that eats to anything. It eats through trousers. Listen, darling, if it eats through trousers, you don't think it goes on and eats through. Darling, quick, I'd better get these trousers off. Listen, darling, this is an emergency. I mean, if it eats through trousers, you don't think it goes on and eats through. Darling, I think I can feel it. I think it's eating through. Absolutely everything.
There's something evil in this house!
The Inland Revenue.
He's back!
I'm not here.
He's not there!
I'm abroad.
He's walking abroad!
I must go.
Stay!
I won't, thank you.
Speak!
Only in the presence of my lawyer.
Only in the presence of your... Hold on, you're not from the other world.
Yes, Marbella.
You're some kind of intruder!
No, well, nice to meet you. I mean, have a sardine.
No, but you're some kind of serial killer! You've done something to Vicky! I'm gonna come straight downstairs and... Wah!
Are you all right?
This is plainly a matter for the police! Police!
I think I'll be running along now.
Come back! Hello? Police? Someone has broken into my house! Or rather, someone has broken into someone's house. No, but he's a serial killer! I left a young woman here. What's happened to her, no one knows! And what's happened to her, no one knows! No one knows!
There's a man lurking in the undergrowth.
I'm sorry, the young woman has reappeared. Are you all right?
No, he almost saw me.
He almost saw her. Yes, but he's a burglar as well. He's taken our
The
things.
things are here.
And the things have come back. So all we're missing right now is a plate of sardines. What? So what am I saying? Well, put something on.
I haven't got anything.
There must be something in the bathroom. Bring the sardines. Bring the sardines.
Right, that's downstairs. Tidied up a bit. Just give the upstairs a quick going over for them.
A shower curtain?
Better than nothing.
I can't go around in front of our taxpayers wearing a shower curtain.
There must be something in the bedroom.
I'm not going in there.
I look in the bedroom. You look in the other bathroom.
Okay.
Darling, help! Where are you?
Roger? There's someone in the study now.
Oh, darling, I'm finding such lovely things. You remember this China tea set? That you give me on the very first anniversary of our... Who are you?
Oh no! It's his wife and dependents.
Excuse me, I think you dropped your dress. Darling, where have you been? I've been going mad looking all over for you. Look at the state I'm in. Darling, honestly, she just burst into the room and her dress fell off.
Here, put this sheet on for the moment while I see if there's something in the attic.
One gold tap. Oh my god.
Who are you?
Me, fixing the taps.
Dax. Income tax.
That's right, Governor. Income new tax, household tax.
Tax inspectors everywhere.
Here you are!
The other one.
I found your dress. It came flying out the attic at me. Another intruder!
Bulldogs, Governor. It's gone.
What? Oh, serial killers everywhere. Where is Vicky? Vicky!
People everywhere. I'm off. A tax on women? I don't know they'll put a tax on anything these days.
If I can't find her, you're going to be in trouble, you see?
WC? I'll fix it.
Ah, Vicky! No chic yet? I thought it was coming at 4. Well, I mean, it's nearly after 4 now. Well, I mean, it's nearly bordering on 3. I've got them studying here for a good... Oh, you're there already, hiding in the... Anyway, and this is your charming wife. So, you want to see over the house now, dear chic? Right, well, since you're upstairs already...
Him and his floozy, I'll break this over their heads.
I'm so sorry about this. I don't know who she is. No connection with the house, I assure you.
No other hands, thank you, not in my sardines, because this time I'm eating them.
But in here...
Arab cheese?
In here we have...
Bulldogs, Governor. Your bulldogs are gone.
We have him.
Give me that sheet, you devil!
It's my little girl. So far as I could see before she went.
Dad?
Our little Vicky that ran away from home. I thought I'd never see again.
So where's my other sheet?
Oh, a house of heavenly peace. I rented.
Hold on. I know that face. He isn't a sheik. He's that serial killer.
And what you're up to with my little girl down there in Basingstoke, I won't ask. But I'll tell you one thing, Vicky.
What's that, Dad?
When all around it's strife and uncertainty, there's nothing like good old-fashioned plate of what? A good old-fashioned plate of gravy.
And gherkin, perhaps.
Come on along and listen to the lullaby of Broadway, the hip hooray and ballyhoo, the lullaby of Broadway, the rumble of the subway train, the rattle of a taxi.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Old Fish Market Theatre, Lowestoft, or rather, the Municipal Theatre, Stockton-on-Tees, for this evening's performance of Nothing On. We apologize for the slight delay in starting tonight, which is due to circumstances that
Hands off, Freddy! Alright? You're the one who's trying to get their hands on Freddy!
which is due to circumstances that
You
are
don't own him, you know!
beyond our control. We ask you to bear with us for a moment while we deal with her, with them, with the circumstances. I should perhaps say that with tonight's performance of the play, our long and highly successful
Ladies
tour.
and gentlemen, we apologize for the delay in starting tonight, which is due to circumstances which have...
Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
which have now been brought under control.
Our long and highly successful tour is on its very last legs. Its very last leg. Thank you for your
Cooperation and understanding.
I sincerely trust there will be no other hiccups, no other holdups. So, ladies and gentlemen, would you please sit back and enjoy the remains of this evening.
It's no good you going on. I can't pick sardines off the floor and answer the phone. I've only got one leg. Hello? Yes, but there's no one here, love. No, Mr. Brent's not here. He lives here, yes, but he don't live here now because he lives in Spain. Mr. Philip Brent, that's right. The one who writes the plays. Only God knows why he'd want to get mixed up in plays. He'd be safer off in a lion's cage at the zoo. No, she's in Spain too. They're all in Spain. There's no one here. Am I in Spain? No, I'm not in Spain, dear. I look after the house for them, but I go home at 1 o'clock on Wednesday. Only I've got a nice bit of sardines to put my feet up with. Because it's the royal, what's it called in the telly? The royal, you know. And if Mr. Jewel letting the house, then you'll have to ring the house agents. Because they're the agents for the house. Squire Hackerman. Who's the other one? No, they're not in Spain. They're just a bit squashed. Squire Hackerman. Hold on. I'll go and look. I'm going to do something wrong here. Always the same, isn't it? 1 minute you've got too much on your plate. The next thing you know, it's all gone again.
I have a housekeeper, yes, but this is her afternoon off. So we should have this entirely up to ourselves. I'll just check. Hello? Is anyone at home? No, there's nobody here. So, what do you think?
Great, and all this is yours?
Just a little shack in the woods, really. Converted faucet mill, 16th century.
It must have cost a bomb.
Well, one has to have somewhere to entertain one's business associates. Someone on the phone now by the looks of it. It's probably this Arab saying who was coming at 4, so, I'll just have a word with him and...
Right, and I've got to get these files back to our Basingstoke office by 4.
Yes, we'll just manage to fit it in. We'll just manage to pick it up.
Right then.
We won't bother to pull the champagne.
All these doors.
Oh, only a handful, really. Study, kitchen, and a self-contained service flat for the receiver.
Terrific. And which one's the...
What?
You know.
Oh, the usual offices. Through here.
Fantastic.
Now I've lost the sardines again.
I'm sorry, I thought there was no one here.
I'm not here. I don't know where I am.
From the agents.
Now I've lost the phone.
Squire Hackerman Dudley.
Never lost a phone before.
Drop him in.
I'll just keep it here, look, in case he wants it.
Right, thanks. No, I just dropped in to go into a few things. Well, to check some of the measurements, do 1 or 2 odd jobs, and a client, I'm showing a prospective tenant over the house.
What's wrong with the store?
She's thinking of renting it, and her interest is definitely aroused.
That's not the bedroom.
Bedroom? No, that's a downstairs bathroom and WC suite, and this is the housekeeper.
Sardines, dear! Sardines!
Oh, hi.
She's not really here.
You shouldn't have stepped on them!
Don't worry about us.
You'll all go stepping on them now.
Just inspect the house.
I'd better give the floor a wash.
I'm sorry about this.
That's all right. We don't want the television, do we?
Television? Oh, that's right, television. She didn't explain about wanting to watch this royal, because obviously there's been this thing with the... I'm just, in case anyone's looking at all this and thinking, my God.
Great. Come on, then. I've got to be in Basingstoke by 4.
Sorry, love, I just thought we had to get that straight.
We'll take it up with us.
Where are we?
And don't let my files out of sight.
Hold on, we've gone out of...
What?
What?
Her?
Her? Right, okay, her, because she has been in the family for generations.
Sardines. It's not for me to say, of course, dear. Only I will just say this. Don't think twice about it. Take the plunge. You will really enjoy it here.
Oh, great.
Oh, this is here now. I'll put it there, look. When he wants it, he won't know where to find it.
Terrific.
Sardines. You'll have to go do the sardines then, because I've got to go back to the kitchen and do another plate of sardines.
You see, she thinks it's great. She's even making a sardine.
Well...
I think she's terrific.
Terrific.
So which way?
I don't know, gonna parcel them up in the...
Up here?
Down here!
In here?
Okay, I'll do the... You do the...
It's another bathroom.
Take the box upstairs then! Take the bag!
Always trying to get me into bathroom.
Bag! Box!
Oh, black sheets.
Alright, take the...
Oh, you're in a real state.
Oh.
You can't even get the door open.
No, it's Mr. Gackett's afternoon off, remember? We've got the place entirely to ourselves.
Home!
Home sweet home.
Dear old house.
Just waiting for us to come back.
But how odd to find the telephone in the garden.
I'll put it back.
I thought I'd better bring it in.
Very sensible.
Someone's bound to want it.
Oh dear.
Why don't you put it back on the table?
The wire seems to be lost.
Oh look, it's got around the downstairs bathroom.
So it is.
I think I've disentangled it.
So I climbed in through the downstairs bathroom and...
It's rather funny though, creeping in like this for our wedding anniversary.
Yes, because if Inland Revenue found out we're in the
Country, even for one night.
Yes, because if Inland Revenue found out we're in the
Country, even for one night.
even for one night,
Bang goes our claim to be resident abroad.
resident abroad. Absolutely.
Bang goes most of this year's income.
Most of this year's income. So I think I'll go and have a little lie down, you know?
Lie down?
Yes, upstairs.
Lie down! Yes, well, why not? No children, no friends dropping in. We're absolutely on our leave those.
Yes.
Downstairs, not upstairs.
I'm so sorry.
There is something to be said for being a tax exile. Shh! What? Inland Revenue may hear us.
What I did with that first set of sardines, I shall never know.
Mrs. Newspaper,
Give me a turn. My heart jumped right out of my boots.
so did mine.
We thought you'd gone home. I thought you was in Sardinia.
We are. You haven't seen us. We're not here.
I can guess which one of them put this here.
But the main thing is that the income tax are after us.
Lovely helping of sardines to sit on.
So if anybody asks, you know nothing. Anything. So I'll go get a hot water bottle
And off she goes without waiting to find out about his letters.
Letters!
letters.
Not presents from Sardinia, dear.
What letters?
I'll show you where I put presents from Sardinia.
I'm so sorry.
I put them on in the pigeon house.
In the pigeon house?
In the little pigeon house down here, love.
Yes, but I could hear voices.
Voices? What sort of voices?
Box voices. I mean people's boxes.
But there's no one here.
Darling, I saw the door handle move. And these bags. I'm not sure they were there when we went into the... Do you know what I mean?
I still don't see why I've got to put your tie on to look.
Because if someone left the bags out here, they obviously want them downstairs inside the... You know.
Mrs. Crackett?
Could be. Coming along around here, carrying various... I mean, well, who knows?
Oh, look, she's opened her sardines.
Look, come back.
What?
I'll fetch them. You can't go downstairs like that.
Why not?
Mrs. Crackett.
Mrs. Crackett?
One has certain obligations.
Sardines here, sardines there. It's like the Battle of Waterloo out here. Oh, you're still poking around, are you?
Yes, still poking. Well, still pulling.
Good thing I can't see fire with this leg.
I'm just, checking on the doors and checking on the door handles. Mrs. Blackett.
Placket, dear. Placket.
Mrs. Clackett. Is there anyone else in the house? Mrs. Clackett.
I haven't seen no one, dear.
I heard voices. I mean, I thought I found a box. I found voices.
Voices? There's no voices here, love.
I must have imagined it. Oh, good Lord above! I beg your pardon?
Oh, good Lord above!
Why? What is it?
Study doors open.
They left these bags out here, so they obviously want them inside the, so I'll just carry them outside, so then they can, you know what I mean? Oh.
Nothing but flapping doors in this handle.
Final notice. Steps will be taken. Distraint. Proceedings in court.
Oh, my Lord! Who are you?
I'm Philip. Yes?
You're Philip? What happened to you?
Well, it's all got a bit slippery on the stairs out there.
He hasn't gone and done himself an injury, has he?
No, he's just a bit shaken. I'll be all right in a minute. You weren't going to tell me if gentlemen had come about the house, were you?
What?
You weren't going to tell me a gentleman had come about the house.
Oh, that's right. A gentleman come about the house.
Don't tell me I'm not here.
And he says he's left your box out in the garden for you.
Let them do anything just so long as you don't tell anyone we're here.
So I'll just sit down and turn on the sardines. I've forgotten the sardines.
Oh, no. I haven't forgotten the sardines. I've remembered the sardines. What a lovely surprise. I must go back to the kitchen and make another plate of sardines to celebrate.
I didn't get this. I'm not here. I'm in Spain. But if I didn't get this, I didn't open it.
Darling, I never had a handle like this, did I?
Didn't you?
No, I should never buy anything as brassy as this. Oh, it's not something you gave me, is it?
I never should have touched it.
No, it's lovely.
Stick it down, put it back, never saw it.
Well, I'll put it in the attic if anyone else wants to have a try.
All right. But now the study door's open again. What is going on? Knocking. Upstairs. Oh my God. There's something in the... Oh my God. Listen, I can't because the door handle is... so you're just gonna have to... come on. Whatever it is in there. Can you hear me? Darling. Don't just keep banging. There's nothing I can... There's no way I can... Listen, climb round into the... And then shin down the... And then squeeze through the... come on, there must be some way. Oh, for pity's sake.
Final notice. Steps will be taken. Distraint. Proceedings in court.
Oh, it's you.
Of course it's me. You put me in here in the dark with all that sheets and things.
I put you in there, but then you managed to squeeze through into the,
Why did I lock the door? Why did you lock the door?
I couldn't lock the door. Look, it came right off.
Someone locked the door.
I'm sorry.
Anyways, we can't stand here like this.
Like what?
With people going in and out.
Okay, I'll take them out.
All right, in here.
Darling, are you coming to bed or aren't you?
Final notice. Steps will be taken. Distraint. Proceedings in court.
Now what?
A hot water box. I didn't put it there.
I didn't put it there.
Someone in the bathroom filling first aid bottles.
Sorry.
Perhaps there's something funny going on.
Darling, are you coming to bed or aren't you?
What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
First the door handle, now the first water box.
I can feel goose pimples all over.
Yes, quick, get something over you.
Get the covers over our heads.
Just a moment. What did I do with those sardines? You wait here.
You hear all sorts of funny things about these old houses.
Yes, but this one has been extensively modernized throughout. I didn't say anything creepy could survive oil-fired central heating and...
What? What is it? What's happening?
The sardines! They've gone! Oh, wait. The sardines are here. Oh, well, my God. My God! You put a plate of sardines down for 2 minutes and the one thing you don't expect to find, the last thing you expect to find when you come back is a plate of... that's really weird.
Perhaps there is something funny going on. I'm going to get into bed with my head under me.
Because, there they are! Exactly where...
Bag.
Oh, I suppose Mrs. Sprocket must take them away again. What is going on?
Bag.
Bag? What bag?
Bag.
Bag of the sardines!
Bag.
The sardines!
Bag.
Sardines!
Bag.
What bag?
Your bag's suddenly here, now gone.
It's in the bedroom. It was in the bedroom. I put it in the bedroom. I'll put it back in the bedroom.
Don't go in there.
Oh, the box? They've both not gone.
Oh, my files.
What on earth is happening? Where is Mrs. Pratchett? You were in the bedroom.
No.
At least put your dress on.
I'm not going in there.
I'll fetch it for you.
Yes, quick, let's get out of here.
Oh dear. Your dress has gone. Don't panic. There's a perfectly rational explanation for...
Final notice. Steps will be taken. Distraint.
Darling, if we're not going to bed, I'm going to clear out the attic. Oh dear. No other hands, thank you, not in my sardines, because this time she's gonna kill him! No, he's stunned, that's all. Keep going.
Don't panic.
He's alright, just keep going.
There's a perfectly rational explanation for all of this. I'll fetch Mrs. Splotchet, and she'll tell us what's going on.
You fetched her! I'm here!
I have fetched Mrs. Splotchet, and she will tell us what's going on.
She won't, I'll tell you what's going on.
There's a man in there, yes?
No, he's in here, love. Look, and so am I. No, there's no one in the house, love. Yes? No, look, I know this is a great surprise for everyone. It's quite a shock for us to come in and find a man lying at the bottom of the stairs. Isn't it, darling?
Yes. I'm so sorry.
But now that we've met, we'll just have to introduce ourselves, won't we then? Right, darling?
Introduce ourselves, yes. Because I've heard of people getting stuck with a problem, but this is ridiculous.
No bars? No burglar alarm. They ought to be prosecuted for incitement.
And unexpected? Yes, this is most exciting. Come in and join the party, love.
This is all
There's a
my
man living in
fault.
the undergrowth.
So why don't you go see what you can see in the garden? And darling, you go get that cotton mark poison from the downstairs so that eats through anything.
Eats through anything. Yes, because I've heard of people getting stuck with a problem, but this is ridiculous. And then I open this door and then...
No bars. No burglar. They ought to be prosecuted for incitement.
No, but sometimes it makes me want to sit down and weep.
That's right, love. It's getting like a funeral in here.
When I think I used to do bags.
Keep going.
When I remember I used to do bullion balls.
Just keep going.
What am I doing now? I'm breaking into
Paper bags.
I was listening most carefully, I swear.
Well, we'll just think of something, won't we then?
I saw him going out into the bathroom and what's it he says?
I've heard of people getting stuck with a problem, but this is ridiculous.
And he opened this door.
No bars! No burglar alarm! They ought to be prosecuted for incitement.
They always come in threes, don't they?
When I think I used to do banks. When I remember I used to do bullion balls.
What am I doing now?
I'm breaking into paper bags.
He's saying he's not a burglar, he's our social worker.
He's what?
He's the nice man who comes in and tells us what to do.
What to do?
What
to do?
He's saying, just get through it for doors and sardines. Yes, that's what it's all about. Doors and sardines. Yes?
Doors and sardines.
Doors and sardines.
He's saying, phones and police.
Phones and police.
He's saying bags and boxes.
Bags and boxes.
Bags and boxes.
He's saying sheets. He's saying sheets. He's saying all we want now is a nice, happy ending. Oh, and there she is in her wedding dress. Yes, it's their wedding. It's their wedding day. Do you take this sheet to be your lawful wedding wife? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
What's he saying?
He's saying last line.
Me? Last line?
Last line!
When all around is strife and uncertainty, there's nothing like
Come on along and listen to the lullaby of Broadway, the hip hooray and ballyhoo, the lullaby of Broadway, the rumble of the subway train, the rattle of a taxi, the daffodils who entertain at Angelo's and Maxie's when the Broadway baby says goodnight. It's early in the morning. Manhattan babies don't sleep tight until the dawn.
Ladies and gentlemen,
good night, babe.
introduce the cast in order of appearance, starting with Amal Mehboob, Daniel as Lloyd, Shahryar as Gary, and Alina as Brooke, Bilal Raza as Frederick, and Ruqayya Bilmani as Belinda, Amani Mehboob as Poppy, Astad Sidwa as Tim, and Maz Gul Agha as Selsden.
The band begins to go to town, and everyone goes crazy.
Take your bow, guys.
Buy your baby around till everything gets hazy. Hush, goodbye, I'll buy you this and that.
For hair and makeup, we had Beha Zaidi and Zarmeen Jameel. Can you come on, girls? And for backstage, we had Maryam Saeed and Daniel Rasool, sorry. They were only 2, but they did the work of 200. So we're very grateful for that. I would also like to thank the school's domestic staff. You saw the turns of the set. That's them that were doing it. Thank you very much. You've been a very wonderful audience. On behalf of the cast and the Drama Council, I really hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you very much.